Hello and welcome. This is the board, a dusty board from the Bradley Brothers bulletin board system. One of the ROMs here says BBBBS ROM. I'm still not sure that this is, there might be another of these pets out here, I don't know. Anyway, right now, with great care, tremendous care, I'm pulling out the ROMs. I am. Because I want to try them in another machine. Now, it's interesting, because now that I'm doing this, oh my, do these things also have adapter things? And they might. Do they have to come out? Yeah, maybe they do. All right. Here, let's see if I can get under this one and get the whole thing together. Yes, I can. See, the thing was, the ROMs from the BBBBS were something quite special that would reset the computer. If there was a cosmic ray, or if there was, if the power failed, it would fire right up again. This was all due to a genius by the name of David Williams. Now this one I don't think I need to take out. It's probably Paperclip or Word Pro, but I'm going to take it out. So there, all 7 ROMs are out, and I'm going to, with great care, put, oh, I bent some pins a little bit. Oh my. I'm going to put these adapters back, at least I think they're adapters, onto these chips. They may just be, if I look at, they may just be other sockets that help. Because, see, these white sockets on the PET were not the best. They were not. And these, oh, where are my glasses? I must find them. I do not want to bend things before, and hurt things before I even get started on this. So, okay, I gotta find my glasses. What I'm gonna do here, this is unique. I'm going to press the pause button, and we'll carry on. Hello, hello, hello. To carry on here, I am indeed just behind the scenes here, under the very bright light, with the very good glasses, making sure that I get the legs of these ROM chips into these sockets. And I don't think they are adapters. I think what they are is, and I never remember doing this, but you know, it's been a long time. Oh, it's frightening me. These sockets are quite a bit better. They're actually often soldered in. They've got really impressive pins on them. Because the white sockets that came in PETs were not the best. Alright, so I have, there's the first one. It's in. And the second one is in. I've also made sure, I don't know if you can see this very well, but indeed the witness marks are lined up. They are. So I've got all the chips over here, and I'm going to refocus. There we go. Now I'm wondering how much of this PET. No. Well, that kind of puts everything in a new dark perspective. But this light here is pretty handy. Now the other thing that's difficult is with the PET all the way down, it's not easy to get things out. Now these things, they definitely look like they are in adapters. They definitely do. I don't want to screw this up, so I will be gentle. Yeah, those are little adapter boards. They are. Okay. So now we take ROM chip number 1. Oh, I gotta move this light. I gotta get a really good look at this. And maybe even unplug the board to the monitor. Maybe put on my reading glasses and get in here. But boy, it is tough to see everything. But there, I believe that is in. So now I'm going to turn this PET on, which is difficult. Oh, well, there is another thing that can throw you off. If you unplug the connection to the monitor, you're not going to see much. So I'm over here at the side, and indeed that ROM seems to be okay because it's working. The PET has come up. I have it sort of leaning on another monitor right now because that's the way it is. All right, now this little guy is also in something. I think, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it's not in an adapter or anything. Boy, it sure came out easy. And here we have chip number 2 from the BBBBS PET. And it does seem to be in. So I'm going to turn it on. And look and see. It seems to be okay. Now this is the one that I think makes all the difference. And I don't know. I can't imagine there was any way that we had to do anything in any programming to make it do its magic, because when the PET just came up, it would just do its magic. It would. Oh boy, does that ever go in too easy. Yeah, I think these sockets are a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to turn this on. See what happens. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hang on, I got to pause. All right, so I just turned this on. This is the secret of the BBBBS and how it never went down. Auto run? Yes. Okay, so immediately, if you press yes, it comes up, says BBBBS, messages, basic 5, how many boats free, and then it automatically tries to go and open the first thing on the drive and get the board back up and running in case of a power failure or other such things. So there we have it. Now, somewhere in the program, there must have been something to activate the sort of the cosmic ray hunter. Anyway, this is good news. This is magical. This needs to be copied. This needs to be saved. I'm going to keep on with the ROMs. Stand by. Hello again. So, the pet is turned off. Let me just verify it. Yes, it is. Now, I will get the fourth ROM out. Set it carefully over here. Take the fourth ROM. It was in the BBBBS pet. Oh man, those sockets are... I mean, the things are going in, but they're worn out. Okay. I'm going to turn this on. There's still a chance that one of these ROMs is not working. This one is fine, it seems. We'll give it more testing, of course, but I mean, if the machine comes up, that's a good sign. All right, we'll get the fifth one out. Okay, that socket feels a little tighter. And this one has no adapter. So look at the pins with great care and reverence. It's tighter, all right. I do not want to bend pins or do damage that is not in properly. All right, it's in on one side properly. Okay, seems to be in. All right, I'll turn this on. Uh-oh. I don't see anything coming up. All right. Let's take this sucker out. And look at the pins. Oh, I just took the wrong one out. That's in. It is number 5. What do we see with number 5? Everything looks okay. I'll try this again. Who knows? Maybe this is defective. Oops, sorry about that. Oh, this one is giving me grief. All right. Back on with the glasses to get a better look here. I think it's in. Who knows? Maybe this ROM chip is bad. I turned it on. Oh, now it says auto run. And I say no. And up it comes. So that is probably probably okay. Probably. So there are the ROMs in the Bradley Brothers bulletin board pet. They're in, they're up, they're happy, they're working. I have no clue how I'm going to find the command for the cosmic rays, but we'll see about that. So right now, I figure what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this pet to kind of torture for a bit and make sure that all is well and good. Of course, if I had a drive hooked up, it could be auto loading. It could. I'm curious about one thing, but I'm not going to do it now, and that is how to, put this to the test. Because it came up and asked to auto run. I'm suspecting. You know what I'm going to do? Hang on a second. Let's pause. Hello and welcome back. Okay, here's what I'm suspecting. I'm suspecting that this thing came up with the auto run option But if it was not touched after a certain amount of time, it had probably assumed that you did want to auto run. Because that would be, you're not home, there's a power failure, the machine comes back up. I am thinking that would be the case. So I'm just going to let it sit. And then I will decide if how long is too long. But it must have been, because this without it doing it on its own, it defeats the whole purpose. It just does. So we're not going to touch anything. We're just going to wait. We're going to wait. Patiently, of course. Anyway, what this means is, oh, there we are. Yeah, look at that. Wow! Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, well, that's it. This is magical. This is beyond my expectations. Now, of course, I need to figure out what's wrong with the board that was in the BBBBS pet. Anyway, thanks for coming. Have a lovely, lovely day. Bye for now.